after they came and destroyed the land, there was one spark of hope left for all of mankind.
with another pounding heart. We'll be running, running, head of state into the night.
Do you believe me when I say I'm never like this? Do you need me the way you say you do? Treading lightly through the water, through the light and darkness. If I'm not careful, my love might consume you. Pulling me back into my body, I wanna take my time with you. Your lips are gonna haunt me if what you say is true. Pulling me back into my body, I'm just a dead man walking, I'm just a pawn, but nothing hurts better than you. Pulling me back into my body, I'm just a dead man walking, I'm just a pawn, but nothing hurts better than you. Pulling me, pulling me. Are we doomed to the fate laid out before us? Can you lift it 'cause we're the single kiss? Standing on the edge of the ever-growing abyss. Does it really have to end like this? Pulling me back into my body, I wanna take my time with you. Your lips are gonna haunt me if what you say is true. Pulling me back into my body, I'm just a dead man walking, I'm just a pawn, but nothing hurts better than you. Pulling me, pulling me, pulling me. If what you say is true, pulling me back into my body, I'm just a dead man walking, I'm just a pawn, but nothing hurts better than you. Nothing hurts better than you. Yeah, nothing hurts better than you.
rush, I'm patient. However long it takes, I'll be there one day. Hey. Eternal, I'm alive and chasing whatever it is I'm facing. I can't walk away. There's so much left to say. Hey. Our story never has to end. Eternal, I'm alive again. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I hope a good surprise. I could flip all the time that I borrowed and make another life. You can break my stride. There's a palace in my mind, made of light, and it shows. Yeah, yeah. The stars are falling, skies are raining gold. Yeah, yeah. Forever I'm free, that's what could be. So I'm waiting. I don't need a rush, I'm patient. However long it takes, I'll be there one day. Hey. Eternal, I'm alive and chasing whatever it is I'm facing. I can't walk away. There's so much left to say. Hey. Our story never has to end. Eternal, I'm alive again. Eternal, I'm alive again. Our story never has to end.
Yes, tell the people right now. Pegboard nerds must have you locking at the sound. All of the gal I go passing when me boy I go drop them a coming. Murderous. Me a the burning fire and natural born killer. When me bust into flame, watch out some might sting. You better turn it. I am make the bad boy bigger. When they come around, we all go on them. Listen to the word and the fire you caught in the middle. When the flames catch higher, put up your gun fingers. Return all of the fire. It's a bad man signal. Give a sign. Pull your gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Return all of the fire. It's a bad man signal. Give a sign. Pull your gun finger trigger. Pull your gun finger trigger. Pull your gun finger trigger. It's a bad man signal, give a sign. Pull your gun finger trigger. Me a the burning fire and natural born killer. When me bust into flame, watch out some might sting. You better turn it. I am make the bad boy bigger. When they come around, we all go on them. Listen to the word and the fire you caught in the middle. When the flames catch higher, put up your gun fingers. Return all of the fire. It's a bad man signal. Give a sign. Pull your gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Gun finger trigger. Return all of the fire. It's a bad man signal. Give a sign. Pull your gun finger trigger.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening so far. Today we have the first match of the ESEA Intermediate Season 46 upcoming. It's going to be Stars of Europe facing off versus VKBEST, a Russian team. I hope you guys are all very much excited. I definitely am. My name is VKBEST, and today I'm joined here by Vinka. Vilka, welcome to the stream.
Hello, hello. Thank you. I'm nervous but excited.
Yeah, it's like losing your virginity all over again. It's always super exciting, and you know you will make mistakes, but that just happens. Anyways, welcome everybody. Maybe time to switch over to the correct screen. I feel like that is something we would definitely benefit from. About 3 minutes before we start, it's gonna be the Ancient today. All over again. Did you lose it? Or Osberg, bro, Osberg. I'm also completely gonna read chat because why not?
That's fair.
I got kicked from
As we
Pug
should
Squad
do,
for this.
as we should do.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, what anything fun in chat? It's mainly Finnish, so I cannot understand it. Maybe you can comment on something.
Yeah, I can
that's
translate. I can translate.
yeah,
if
yeah.
needed.
Just find something interesting from the chat here because I cannot read it. I see some M249s and XMs out here, so it's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah, let's commentate the warm-up. That's gonna be
Okay,
great.
okay, let's see. Who can I expect losing to? Okay, who's actually playing? Pem is here with the Deagle, going through the mid house now. He's gonna push up middle. He currently has a Deagle and armor. I don't know why I'm commenting the armor, but whatever. He's gonna push the spawn
Nothing
with
better to
knights
do.
here. Yeah, it's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Oh my god! Okay, I'm getting way too excited already. I've been, you know, I haven't casted a Counter-Strike match in way too long now, so that's probably why. I've only done motorsports for a bit.
Jeff has asked for a less vomit-inducing view model, so that's for you to decide.
No, actually, it's quite interesting. This is literally like the view model that I was sent by some, like, it also says some random caster config. Anyways, knife on the way. And I was like, okay, you know what? Caster config, I'll just steal that. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
So I don't know if it's actually good, but yeah, anyways. Also my X-rays malfunctioning, which is always great. As we are on the way, Stars of Europe versus VKBEST. First, we're gonna have the night round. The winner of this round gets to decide which side we start on. You know, the thing is always like, do you show knife rounds on streams? It's always something that I'm never sure as to like, you know, what I should do with it.
Usually they don't, right? In like big tournaments and stuff.
I don't think they do, but I haven't really paid attention to it at all. But then again, I feel like in open qualifiers and stuff, people always do, so yeah.
Yeah, true. That's right, that's fair.
Anyways, we see Stars of Europe winning the round, so they get to decide which side they want to start on. You show in Tier 1 they don't, but in ESEA, yeah. I don't know, it's going to be interesting actually. I have no clue what like most casters do, because I am probably the least professional caster out here, so...
Don't steal my spot, hey.
Yeah, but you're new though. Yeah, like I'm not like the thing is, people don't have expectations because you've never casted before. I've casted for years.
Fair, but like if you are new, then you must be unprofessional. So like I have that for me.
Oh yeah, that's also true. That works in your favor, I guess.
It does indeed.
Ferg from Finland says, "SVKDC, do this arrow." I don't have a cam, but I am gonna stand in that pose for you. Just imagine
doing
it
the
in your
boss
head.
trend right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm doing it. Okay, you just have to believe. Some guy is like staring at me from outside my window, and he's probably like, "What the fuck's that guy doing?" Always very interesting to stream. I live in a very like weird neighborhood with lots of like rich people and stuff, and then there's just me like doing weird ass poses through the window, and everybody's just looking at me now. Adeller asked, "Do you like femboys?" See, I will comment on that after the stream if you don't mind. But I'm not gonna
Great
say
catch,
no.
this is-
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. If they wanted the professional stream, they would have paid me.
True, actually. When you're not getting paid, you can answer questions like, do you like fanboys?
Yeah, exactly,
We
right?
have time. We have time as well. It's
Yeah, exactly. It's not like we're
match
in a
is
hurry.
paused.
Least range chat question. Yeah, true. Anyways, 20 seconds still we're underway here. We see two dualies out there. Issa only has a flashbang. And he's dropped over two pairs of dualies to knights and Perish respectfully. It's gonna be start of Europe on the CT side. Can you guys put your predictions in the chat, please? We are
We leaked
underway.
the script already. It's 16:10, right?
Oh, yeah, there actually is a script. Anyways, 2 players over towards Donuts and 3 towards B looks to be the setup for the CTs here. The T's gonna slowly be working towards an A split. Now let's see how the defense is able to deal with it. I need to forget the auto tractor. Mid-house split coming
Nobody's
in
mid.
immediately. Nobody is mid. So now the question is, are they gonna run B or A? Nobody has spotted them so far. They're getting a lot of respect here. Looks like we'll see the retake here. It's gonna be all players reuniting here. Bomb will go down as we are onto the 5 versus 5 afterpart. Couple of missed shots. Circus, great headshot onto Razors. And now Femis falls as well. Now all the kills are going the ways of the T's, and it's only Steppy left to clutch, and he gets dinked up immediately. And the round is over. VKBEST win the pistol quite convincingly, 4-1.
Interesting. They just left mid completely empty so they can go behind them and take A side. But
I just need to check something. I don't know where this is in the settings, but I just realized that you can see the player crosshair, which was not the idea. Because I am friends with a couple players, so that's probably why you were seeing
Fair
this.
enough.
Should have gone to save.
there we go. There we go.
Yeah, now it's better. Should have gone to save. I'm not a fan of saving personally in pistols like ever. Because I feel like it just is you like hitting a USB headshot's just way too cool. Anyways, for a
True.
man. 5 man
Stack
B
on the
stack.
B side, so this is completely wrong, but has to
Yeah.
gamble at that point.
Yeah, another question is, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna save your KD here, make sure that they can't farm that much? Because you can buy up regardless. And with those Mac 10s, kinda don't want to give him too much money here. It's gonna be a team kill here. It's gonna be Pembis killing Is2, and Nasachel will cover his teammate, so that Steppy is also removed from the round. Knights and Razors left to clutch it all. Don't know why my other director is doing the worst thing in the world right now, but it is what it is. And a quick round at that, but now Stars of Europe have to buy. Now the question is, how is this first buy round gonna go down?
Also, I believe Bemis is Yona B, so it's up to you what you want to call him.
I just call people by their face-it names because it's already tricky enough, you know?
That's fair, that's fair.
You know what's also like the awkward thing here is that basically I still have my sim racing setup installed, so I need to lean over my steering wheel in order for the mic to work. Anyways, quick mid aggression here. It's gonna be Steppy stepping up, getting 2 so far. Nasa will trade, and Razors is quick to reply to that as well. Zerkis pushes out Razors, immediately removed from the server. Now the question is, are Stars of Europe able to convert this 3-on-2 here as the round kind of comes to a halt? Ooh, Zerkis, great shot there. Fem is removed from the round, and now a 2v2, both players over towards the B side.
And once again, A is completely open for the 3rd round in a row.
Yeah, it's very interesting approach here, definitely, to the map. Bomb will go down, and now look at how far the CTs are away here. Is2 and Knights so far away. There is a kid available. Question is, however, will there be time? Flash towards middle, and Knights will take that upgrade any day. Now the question is, do you have the time to check everything? It's gonna be Kai swinging out, and he gets the double. Great shot by him, and VKBEST convert another round.
I mean, just a couple of nice shots there at the end, nothing they could really do.
Hope that
I
happens.
think it was already kind of gone.
I think it's also interesting to say here, like, what's going on over towards the B side, because the rotation's so slow. And look at where the players were positioned as soon as the bomb plant came in, right? They were so isolated, they were so far away from the A side. You don't know where he is, you don't have any information on mid either. Which is kind of unfortunate, because the original mid fight actually turned out to be great here.
Match is paused. Is this for technical reason or technical reason?
I'm not sure, but it is from the Stars of Europe side here. Maybe just talking through some small things here. Not entirely sure what is happening. I cannot predict that. So I can't really see into the logs here, unfortunately, but it might be safe to assume that. No, well, it's just a small tack or tech. Doesn't really matter. Just a quick reset, maybe perhaps as well, as we are allowed into round number 4. Bit of it
Looking
more.
like a beat this time.
Yeah, actually interesting to see how this is gonna go down, because now cave control has been handed over, and there are 3 players in cave. The question is, however, who's gonna find what? It's gonna be Xerxes, he's gonna entry in, he gets a double, Iron will help out for the third. Now it's all left onto Rezzers and Pemis. That was a quick round as well. Obviously,
Yeah,
you know...
Go on.
Obviously, you know, with those pistols you can't really expect much, but it's definitely been a bit of, you know, some unfortunate circumstances as well, because the stacks have just been at the wrong place every single time so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the idea, because they didn't have much to work with, and cave control was probably the best they could have done.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, can't always do anything with it.
And then there was an A hit, and they stacked B, and then as soon as they get a false B hit, they're all stuck in cave, so kind of unfortunate, but these things happen. Now the question is, can they get their head down? Steppy has collected an AWP here, so now we'll see what Stars of Europe are made of. Smoke over towards middle and a Molotov. Mid control won't be taken here. It's going to be Steppy here. It's going to be fighting the AWPer on the boost. Great shot by the Finnish AWPer. He has gotten the entry for his team. Now a 5 versus 4 has been found here. Good trade over towards the A side as well, as we are now over to a 4 versus 3 here. South of Europe definitely have the advantage here, but there are some small gaps. And the question is Steppy gonna hit this shot? This is so important. Great entry there by Aaron. Is he gonna check his corners on the other side and call it clear? He is. Knights will trade one back towards the cave here, and now we are left in a 2 versus 3.
The map control there was like almost entirely on the Stars of Europe side, but with the kill on to Steppy, they got the plant down. So let's see where this goes.
Yeah, 2v3, so could go either way realistically. You can now see that the CTs are slowly fighting their way back for control. Flash coming out towards ramp here. The question is, how will the trade's gonna be? Levels gets his first kill. Now the AWPer is left to do with all. Knights will eventually execute him. It's gonna be the first round for Stars of Europe here. The score will be 1-4.
Actually picking up a second AWP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that is only the second round. It's gonna be interesting to see where they're gonna position this. You might see them come out on mid house here, as there have been some mid fights before. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it on A somewhere either, because we've seen a lot of A hits early in the game. So perhaps it could even post it up, playing safe the op in CT or something along those lines. We're gonna see what the plan is here. We're about to find out. Instant mid smoke coming out as well, so T is definitely interested in mid, or at least trying to give that impression. But it looks like a bit of a slower round from them here. Well, if you guys know as well, I'm kind of sick here. I'm gonna try to give it my everything here. And that neat little smoke coming out as well. You can actually see how aggressive Kais is here, trying to clear out all the angles. And as I said it before, it's gonna be Pemis here. With the AWP post on lane, that's just a free headshot. Kaiser gets his head ripped off. And now they're once again in a 5 versus 4. They have converted the previous one. Let's see what they're able to do with this here. He's slowly grouping up towards B. Let's see what their plan is. What do you think, Vinka?
Looks like they're trying to end B with the bomb coming that direction, but they're also taking donut control.
I guess they're kind of feeling it out, see if there's any pressure, because they know the ops on A, so he could be the only one there. So in that sense, you know, he can definitely feel all the pressure, perhaps call for another rotation here.
They don't know about the other op yet.
No, they should know, considering Steppy at the op earlier, but those are details that you might just forget about in a game, right? They know it's a possibility, but, you know, you can never know it's 100% sure. There we go, contact being made here. Steppy gets a leg shot off, and now he's getting split on. Isto has been killed here. Steppy's nowhere he can go. Now it's all left to Knights here on Cave. They don't know where he is. So if he just peeks out at the right timing, he will get one. Nasa Shell will trade, and we are over in a 2 versus 2 off the plant here. Shady and Nasa trying to win this round here for VK. Nasa Shell, great shot there. And Shady will get the second one. So another round here goes to VKBEST here, as they are slowly building up a great economy, I must say, so far.
Just seems like none of the retakes are going the Stars of Europe direction here.
Well, I definitely agree, and I think that might also be because they have quite top afterplan positions, because they play so passive on one of the sides. They're often left very far away. So I suspect ESEA is finally catching on to that, and I feel like he might try to contest something early now, perhaps go for a little stack here. Money's not going to be great for them either, so question is, what are they going to be able to do here? As I also wanted to say, guys, there are 32 people watching this stream, which is absolutely insane. I want to thank you guys all for joining. Make sure you follow Stars of Europe on Twitch as well. Season has just started, and we're going to be trying to provide you guys with casting every single day. At least every single match day that is, obviously. So make sure you tune into that. Also follow me and Fink on Twitter. Always very much appreciate it. We need to become famous and rich, so if you guys could help us, would be great.
And we get that Twitter money from the new update.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, Nasachal slowly creeping up towards middle here. Slowly taking mid control. No contest here, but there's a little bit of a donut stack going on here. So perhaps if the timing is right, we could see some great things happening. Anyways, entry frag goes towards Iron Age here. Iron Age up with a 70% headshot right now. Definitely feeling very sharp today. Another entry going his way. Now the round is gonna come to a halt. Everybody's taking it slow. The question is Pepper's gonna have a good timing here? Indeed he does. That's the first one leak. NASA will trade and try to split onto the A-bomb side here.
He's completely free once again.
Yeah, there's not much you can do when you only have Donut, but he's just gonna go unnoticed. He gets the 1 leak, actually upgrades to an M4 here, and actually gets away with his life for the time being as well. So 2 versus 3 off the plant here, but this round's looking very, very doable for the finish side here. Kai's taking a lot of space now. Question is, are they gonna be able to trade out here? Now Jiggle peeking for info. Shady wants to peek into it. So far no casualties. Is to spamming him through the box. He swings out and it's Shady with the double. Wow. Now it's all left to step in a 1 versus 2. And he's not interested in the round here. So it looks like he'll be saying that it'll be another round here, going the way of VKBEST.
Yeah, has to be the jam time after a spray transfer like that. That's absolutely crazy from Shady, was it?
I also want to see like how that looked from ESEA's POV, because it didn't really look like a hard spray to hit whatsoever. Maybe it was wrong. Maybe he was still like recovering from that spray that he did through the box. I'm not entirely sure. Quite unlucky. Definitely not the way you want it to go. But keep in mind, the game's still very, very young. We're only in round 8, so let's see what the plan is now. They do have an AWP once again. And let's see if they're finally able to crack the Russian code.
Stars of Europe need to be ready for the mid push now. They've done it like 3 or 4 times this 3-half. Where they've gone into their spawn.
Yeah, I can see definitely a change here. Leaving A open early, Step is gonna pick that up with the AWP here. And look at this, a bit more aggression here. It's gonna be most of the players here grouped up towards the B side for the CTs. For the T's, excuse me there. And then we have a lot of control being given over this time, so they know that there might be an execute coming in. The question is it gonna be deep on A? It's where you don't have info, or are they gonna be deep on B? Smoke's coming in now. So you know that the execute's gonna be here. Let's see if they are able to make it onto the side now. First target will be Is2 getting spammed early. He swings out, but he's fully blind. He survives for the time being. He will get one, will get traded eventually. Now the question is, how much can Knights do? Great spam to the wall there. And he won't be traded. So the man advantage once again for the finish side. Steppy, great awareness as well. And now suddenly a 2 versus 3 after Zerkis gets another kill.
This time Steppy was ready, what I talked about. The mid push comes in like every round.
Ooh, that is quite unfortunate there, Shady. Actually, it looks like a pretty hard shot to hit, but it is the Russian man to do it here. And now the question is this 2v2 convertible? Good spam, they know where the AWP is now. Shady also spotted, great shot by Steppy, and now the bomb is being stuck. Jarek is gonna try to give it all, he can't hit the spam, so it looks like the defuse will one. He does have it indeed, the Molotov is too late. There we go, Steppy will clutch around it with Knights. 2 versus 6 will be the scoreline.
Now looking at the money, this is where Stars of Europe really need to convert this one.
This looks like the moment to break them, right? One loss bonus
Indeed.
only. So they will have one more buy, but after this the buys will be over unless they get the bomb down. If they get a really clean round here, they might be able to find some momentum, I think.
This is a big swing round now.
Yeah, but also look at the guns though. Not perfect in any means here. Flashes coming out early. Quick push. Racers, Circus. There's a lot of action coming on towards middle here.
That's both of the rifles gone as well. Down to the MP9s and the AWP.
So quick and now already up Donut here. Steppy has to be ready or he needs to step up. He's quite far away, so he might be able to play it safer as everything will be cleared. Question is, how much can he do? He will hear the bomb going down. Now the question is, where can they go with this? There are plenty of V-smokes here for the T's too. Is there anything Steppy can do? Actually, he's gonna get challenged here. Will get traded out. Good shot there by Kaiser to trade that one out. And I think this one's done for.
Yep. Another Jane time for Stars of Europe.
Kind of unfortunate, because they are in... I feel like if they win all those retakes that they've lost, they might actually be winning now. It's mainly come down to those
Easily,
late game
easily.
situations, yeah.
There's been so many 2v2s, 3v2s.
I think that's also what comes down a bit to communication and playing together. Which I guess might be a bit sloppy after the summer break as well. That being said, VKBEST has also had some really nice entries towards the side, so that doesn't help. But I feel like the majority of the first fights are actually won by the Finnish side now.
And the Stars of Europe timeout.
Yeah.
VKBEST also used one early on.
Yep.
So it's now 1-1 on the timeouts.
Yeah, so what I think actually is the case, I think if you like call for a tactical like in-game, you know, like through the in-game vote menu, then it's like this. And if it's not, if they type ! Pause, then it's a tech
Then it's
pause.
tech pause. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's the logic behind it, but face it, season so far hasn't been the greatest. Keeping in mind that, well, forfeits didn't work. GoToV actually isn't public. I had to ask one of the players to send it because the face it team wasn't responding to me whatsoever. So far it's not been great, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to deal with what we have to work with. Another buy coming up here as well. Stars of Europe. They're gonna try to force their way back into this one. Early mid control being taken as well. As it looks like the T's are gonna be ready for some kind of a B push here.
Esther's going very aggressive here with the MP9.
Yeah, they know where he is now. Can he back out? Yeah, he can. I actually don't think he was spotted that deep earlier. Ooh, good spam. Kaiser down to 15 HP now. The M4 spams have definitely been pretty effective so far. As somebody in the chat actually pointed out as well. Why is everybody on team muted besides one player? Well, I mean, that's your average Russian Prem Gold team, isn't it?
Pretty much. Also, isn't it so that if you get pre-muted, you need to play matchmaking, or the Valve servers, like, if they play face it only, they pretty much can't get it off.
Pretty sure that's how it works, yeah. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it's based off XP.
Oh, right. So you need a certain amount of XP to get unmuted, or...
Yeah, and it's on Valve official servers.
Not that anybody plays those. Anyways, a fake coming in here. The question is, how heavy are they gonna go on this rotation here? As the side takes finally coming in here. It's gonna be ES2 trading out. It's gonna get traded. Ooh, that's a collateral. That is not so great here. Bomb will be denied here. Razors, good double kill. And now the A-Lurk suddenly left alone there. And that's chill. Left to do it all here. He's in a 1 versus 3. We have seen weirder things happening before, but this is going to be quite a tough one. Only one of the players is low. It's going to be Yona. And there the fights comes in. It's going to be Yona killing Nasishel to take the third round here.
Also a good round to convert if you look at the money on the T side. It's not looking the best. Could be another swing opportunity here.
Oh, definitely. I believe that... well, let's see. That their loss bonus is 1, so... This is gonna be a force buy here, but it's not gonna be pretty whatsoever. If they get the bomb down, they'll be in good shape, but otherwise then that's gonna be quite unfortunate for them. Look at the buy on Stars of Europe. This is definitely very, very much recoverable.
It is, and with the only hero rifle on the other side, they're going for a fast B.
Ooh, look at this. There's a good spam. The trade is there as well. It's actually been quite tough here to spectate, because the auto director is not having a good time here. whatsoever. I don't know what it is, but I guess it's maybe broken, because sometimes it just straight up refuses to switch. But anyways, here we are in a 2 versus 3 here. Guns have been collected, great shot by Razors. Now left into Iron Age. And I have to do it all. It's gonna get the first. Is Steppy able to trade? No, he's gonna swing to the other side and Pemis gets the kill. So that means that there will be a 4th round here on the board. But the bomb has come down, so VK kind of saving their economy by getting the bomb down.
But now 4-7, it's a completely recoverable game for Stars of Europe. It's by no means gone, especially if S2 has something cooked up for the T-Health.
I believe it will. I mean, definitely the game has been pretty T-sided now with the new updates, right? Of the map. Well, it's not new anymore, but when they moved to spawn back. Yeah. I keep talking about that like it was yesterday, but it's probably like half a year ago by now.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's because I don't play the game, so I completely lose track of like, hey, this is how far the games are going, right? Like, this is how far every update goes back. Like, at this point, I don't even know how many years ago Panorama was introduced. Ooh, look at this A contact here. Luckily, Razor spotted them out, but now they know they're in. Question is, what are they gonna be able to do with it? Razors will survive. Look at the space that these have here, though. Iron Age, Lurker dealt with. However, it comes quite late, and now the question is, what are they gonna be able to do? Spam doesn't connect onto the planter either. Now suddenly these 4 Deagles might turn out to do significant damage here. Some nades being exchanged here as well. Shady, Nazastel and Kaiser now left to clutch it all. Great HG grenade. Peek towards cave, doesn't pay off here. Pemis, we get another one, and now Shady left in the 1 versus 4. He only has a Deagle and he's smoked off. Is he gonna be able to do anything? I don't think so. The bomb's getting defused already. I think it's safe to say this one's over, and indeed it is. 5-7 will be the scoreline. Cities are slowly but surely crawling back into the game.
Gonna be an interesting match now. Definitely not a sweep.
I mean, you know the script, right? 16-10. So
16-10 indeed. Maybe need a couple more on this CT side, 1 or 2, and we might get to the 16-10 by that.
no, you didn't read the script. It's actually gonna be VK winning like the last 3 rounds of the half, and then Stars of Europe.
Right, and then Star sweep the T side.
Great spam here towards middle, does a little bit of damage, and look at that aggression here, Iron Age. He's just gonna go straight through, and it doesn't pay off. Razor survives, get the entry for the CTs here. That was quite an interesting play for sure there. But it doesn't pay off in the end. Smoke some middle coming out as well. And there we go. Fight towards cave, and Kaiser somehow gets both. That opens up new opportunities here. Players will have to fall back onto the B side here. Quite an unfortunate lineup here. Now the timing also isn't the greatest here. Razor's going to be able to trade one. He gets a double here. So the 2v2 has been established here. Razor's doing it all for his team at the moment. Now Pemis steps in from behind. Will get traded, and we're down to 1 versus 1. Razor's has gotten free so far. He's walked all the way around. No clue
Look at
where
the
he could have
HP on
gone.
Kaiser, only 4.
Yep, yes, only 4 HP, but he will get the bomb down. However, will he be expecting Razor's this quick? He's walked all the way around now. Question is, where has he gone? Razors could have an idea of where he is. The question is, how is he gonna approach? He's gonna clear the side, knows he's not there, and he's gonna keep walking towards CT. He does have the element of surprise, and there we go. Frag comes in, Razors with the fork, and he saves the round there. 6-7, we're almost tied up again. You almost don't believe it, but finally the CTs are coming alive here. Great round by Razors. They will convert that round. They look very difficult after those trades. Good job by the Finn to keep their team in the game.
Big 4K. It almost looked done after the spray from Kaiser.
Yeah, as soon as that spray came in, I was like, oh, this round's over, right? They're just gonna explode, regroup, and it's all over. But actually, turns out that it wasn't too bad, because Razors is there able to trade the B guy and actually get a double one. And because he repositions so early, he has the element of surprise as well. He understands very well what's going on there, so kudos to him. Mid smoke coming out early, same mid util here. Nade might do a little bit of damage here. Ooh, the spam is good. Question is Iron Age gonna go for the same play once again, or is he gonna hold back this time? Looks like he will play a little bit more passive here. Shady HS gets the HS unironically on Knights there. So 4v5 immediately. Not the best start they'll be hoping for. Question is, who's gonna win this fight? Iron Age, Razors. Premise has gotten the flank kill. Now the question is Iron Age gonna be able to convert? It looks like he will. I feel like my auto director just stops working most of the time. I don't know why. Flank from behind. Kill is good. However,
There's
the question
one more
is,
on the flank.
are they ready for ES2? Doesn't look like they are. That's the bomb drop. And now suddenly this round becomes very, very interesting. But Shady misses the op shot. And they know where ES2 was earlier. He is now repositioned onto the T-spawn. 1 versus 2 here. Shady and Nasa, they don't know where he is. Question is Nasa gonna be ready for it? Oh, they haven't spotted each other. They're gonna walk past each other now. Question is, does ES2 have an idea that this might have happened? Looks like the T's are gonna regroup here. The question is, where are they gonna go now? Oh, now he's gonna find out. Oh, and it's Nasa shot to get that kill. So another round here for the T's. Here 6-8 will be the scoreline.
Some of these fights are just so unlucky for the Stars of Europe side. Not much ES2 can do there in the end.
No, I actually think as well, like the flank was good. I actually feel
The
like
idea
ES2
was there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think they're playing bad CS whatsoever. They're getting a bit unlucky with the entries. And I also feel like the economy early round, like early game wasn't in their favor. But this game is definitely going to be a close one there. They do have an op, so 7-8 is still up for grabs. They have a good nade there. Ooh, that is gonna be blind. The Knights is there to help, but Shady's just gonna stand in a Molotov. Wow. Somehow gets the double of that, and now they're gonna try to explode onto the B side where nobody's waiting here. Smokes will go out. Flash
Interesting,
going
they
deep.
left the bomb in spawn.
Yeah, I don't think it matters that much though. I feel like they'll definitely just get the side. Kaiser gets another one. Question is, what is Ratsos able to do here? Good flashbang by Pemis to support here. Kaiser's looking around that smoke. He's very, very low. He is able to survive. And look at this, look at the redirection here as well. I'm gonna go all the way around the world here. A side will be cleared. Look at this as well. Kaiser
Awesome.
has such an amazing timing here. Question is, who's gonna find who first? It's gonna be Razors to get that kill. And now it's all left onto the 2 versus 2. They will find out that the bomb site's clear now. Razors and Pamish versus Shady and Asa. 2 versus 2 off the plant. They're gonna stay together for the time being, going towards their main, but Shady's already waiting for them. And he will be able to get all this information here. He'll be able to hear both of them. He's gonna tuck in. They're not gonna check the corner, and he's playing the waiting game, waiting till they line up. Well played, Shady SS with the 4K to end it all. It's gonna be 6-9 in the half here.
Once again, it just took way too long for the rotate to come in. They were on the other side of the map, and at that point the TS are already in position.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm not sure if we get a little bit of a break now, or if it's immediately live.
I think it's immediately back in.
Oh, it might be. That's weird though, because in the previous ESEA season you also always had the halftime break. Anyways, I'll let you cast the majority of the pistol round here. Take it away, Pinka.
Play by play.
Play by play, that's the way, man. One European
Doing the
mastermind.
same as, yeah, you're doing the same as Stars of Europe with the B side stack, more so. Though they do leave one mid, so there's not gonna be a repeat of the last pistol run.
It's a great entry there as well. Gets the kill onto Zerkis, and that opens up some more opportunities here towards the A side.
They're
Keep
taking
pushing in.
donut control,
Ooh, the flank is there
and most
immediately
of A
though.
now.
Now they're gonna
I'm
retake
completely
donut
clueless
control.
for play by play, by the way.
Yeah,
Maybe we better.
You're gonna
You do it then.
yeah, we'll see. Anyways, oh, now they're going back mid, and they're gonna cross here. And now Iron Age. Ooh, these are tough shots to hit. Spam is able to make it across. No, he isn't, so the bomb gets dropped. And Knights is there to fight alone as well. Is he gonna be able to get that kill here? Not quite. Also for the time being, but I also wanted to point out this flank here. Razors. Ooh, has he spotted him? Now he's aware. And that kill will go the way of Razors as well. So it's 2 versus 2. Quite an awkward one at that. Razors with the triple. Great round. 7-9 will be the scoreline here. It was chaotic, but they got it done in the end.
Raja saving them once again.
Now you can definitely see how the individuals are finally stepping up there. Bit of a chaotic round there once again, but in the end it did work out, so that's all that matters here. Now obviously having the better buy, and I think this game might be getting close to tied up here.
I think you need to give me the play-by-play a little bit later and a little bit more caution and not like 5 seconds before the round. But we move.
Fuck it, we ball, right? I mean, it's your first time
Indeed.
casting. Things are gonna go wrong, things are gonna go right. It's just how it is. It's all about the experience. It took me a few months to understand as well what I actually needed to do as a caster. Guys, it's gonna be in the Molotov here. No trade available because of that, so Femis shoots his head off. And that's it for the time being. Man advantage here for the Finns. However, it's not over till it's over here, so now more mid control getting taken here. Rasher's throwing a smoke towards the mid house here. And it looks like the A splits up for grabs here. Good stacking, good awareness here.
Stars of Europe have a much lower T-side style.
So far, yeah, and it's actually interesting to note as well, because I know Ist was a very aggressive rifler. Ooh, great headshot. Seconds. Ooh, that is a nasty double. Razors will trade, so maybe it's not too bad, but some great shots coming out of the Russian rifler. Now Razors, is he gonna be fed here? Doesn't look like it quite. Flash comes out, and Razors gets him through the smoke here. Oh, last player has been spotted as well towards the temple position here. 20 HP left here. Bomb will be dropped across, and the bomb will go down. Asachel's gonna have to do it all. It's gonna be a masterclass if you manage to pull this off. You know where he is. And I think it's safe to say that this one's over there. He's gonna give it a look with the scout. Very much patient there from Razors. Not be able to do anything. He's gonna be stuck behind the box, wait for the contact here. They know he's still in there. What can you do now? Pam is finally
Yonabi
going
is
for a
already
flank.
wrapping behind as well. There's no way to escape.
Yep, there's no way. He has to commit now, and he walks out. Steppy will get that kill, so 8 to 9. A very clean round there. Come on, Azrael, you play versus Finnish goats, definitely. But those were some disgusting deagles, don't you think?
Indeed, like the second flick was quite unbelievable.
I actually feel like if he gets that bird there, then the round might actually be over, because he can just delay from that point. Luckily for him, it's not too bad towards the end there. And another deagle buy coming in from the CTs here, so chances of this tying up are looking better and better at least. Bit of a ram molotov here to delay any pushes. As we get another slow approach here for the T's. And this time more towards A. I think like we might see set piece here, as majority of the players are looking towards middle here.
They are walking right past each other, but they don't know it.
No, they don't know it, not yet. Look at how far they're pushed up here. It's just gonna throw the Utah onto the side, and now they might realize it's too late to do anything about the executor. It's just gonna be holding the flank as well.
Stars of Europe find
time.
out the A side is completely clear once again.
Yep. Acer's not gonna check his corner. Acer won't be checked in the corner, so free kill to him. And now the Deagles are gonna have to do something very special if they want to make this work. Looks pretty much impossible from my POV here. Great shot by Is2 to get that second headshot there with the Galil and Al-Kaiza in a 1 versus 5 with the Deagle. We've seen some good shots from him, but I don't think this one's possible here. Gets the first. Steppy will trade it out perfectly, so 9 to 9 is the scoreline. And finally, we see Stars of Europe getting some momentum here. VKBEST have not been able to contest anything here, and suddenly the game that looked almost over in the beginning has actually turned around.
It's definitely been a running theme in this game that the A side is getting left open a lot. The T side usually gets slowly towards it and then finds out it's freer than a Tesco meal deal and just takes it.
I actually feel like that might also just have to do with the meta on this map, because A is definitely a side that's not like executed on too much here. Ooh, look at this aggression here. Kaiser is gonna be fully blind. Will get traded, he's alone. And here the double flash comes in. Double entry here from Nice. Good job by him. He's gonna push up further towards the B side here. The question is he gonna walk into the op? Yes, indeed he is, but 3v2 here still established here. And look at the space that the T's have here. Some great double entries there. Now the question is what is Circus able to do? That's an op, but he will just get smoked off most likely. Looks to be the correct call. Is just gonna flash. There we go. Flash coming in and they explode onto the side. Coming in, there we go. And he jumps across and the site is lost. This round now looks basically impossible for the CTs here. Molotov will block the AWPer from seeing anymore. Question is, how aware are they of this flank? Looks like they might have an idea as well, so everything looking very well at the moment. Russ is holding down cave. Nasishel, is he being watched at the moment? Looks like ESEA is watching it. However, the entry will go the way of Nasser regardless here, so they know where both players are. Can the bomb be stuck, however? That's the question. AWPer will pick out. Zerkis with the next kill of the round there. Razzers will trade, and now a 1 versus 1. Bomb has sticked very, very far away, so the round doesn't look doable. Zerkis is going to give it a run for his money, but nothing he can do. Time's up. Razzers will go down with the bomb. AWPer will most likely be able to survive. Indeed, he will be. And Stars of Europe actually take the lead for the first time in the game.
It looked so doable for VKBEST there when they took the side, and last two TSR players were both in the cave, but time ran out.
I actually feel like it's interesting because I feel like they might have just been able to stick the bomb right. Maybe they were too afraid of spams, but I feel like from that position, both of the players couldn't really help if the bomb was being stuck.
Maybe they didn't have the info.
I feel like they might have, because they cleared out the rest basically, but I guess we will never know what was in the mind of their players. 4 players now stacked up towards the A side once again. Looks like we're getting a proper A execute here. Steppy has a lot of smokes to work with. And every player is gonna slowly creep up here. B control. Slowly being taken as well. So it looks like once again the correct call here for Stars of Europe. Abusing the free A side. Smokes coming out. Now the question is, how much time till the flank comes in here? The bomb site has been taken. So now it's gonna be a matter of holding down the flank here. Guys just gonna try to run through. Doesn't work. Shady gets one with the deagle. Razzers will trade, so nothing to worry about here. Look at this, Razzers going aggressive now. Iron Each might not be aware of this. Hedged Steppy but will get traded. Some great shots here by Razzers. Razzers definitely stepping up towards the rest. The second half here. Pemis boosted up, gets the kill, and now Zerk is left in 1 versus 3 with the AWP, and I think this one's over here. Stars of Europe will take their 11th round.
I feel like almost all, if not all, of the sort of save rounds here have been towards the B stack on both sides. I don't think, have we seen one A stack this entire game? It's most likely how the map meta is, but it would be interesting to see one round where the CTs actually take A, if that would result in the Ts just going B that round.
Yeah, I feel like
one actual fight.
Trying to think, we've seen one free stack towards Donut by Stars of Europe on CT. But I'm pretty sure that's the only thing we saw there. Quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Also still on 29 viewers going strong. I appreciate you guys being here. There we go, mid control being taken by Razzers. We'll just straight up get spammed to the smoke here, so that CTs will maintain middle. Now the question is, what are they gonna be able to do here? Nasachel spams a little. Guys are going on an adventure now. He wants to go aggressive. So he can find anything. So far he doesn't, however. Ooh, that nade was missed, and
wow.
Nasachel will actually push out on that. Bit unfortunate there. Molotov there, also being blocked, and now ESEA very prone to being spammed, but he will survive. Now the round kind of comes to a halt. These are stuck, stepped in. Steppy trying to re-peek. Kaiser definitely has the big balls to just be able to go for that re-peek here. And there we go, it actually pays off. That's a double kill for him, and now Knights left in a 1 versus 5. I think it's safe to say that that won't happen. And Shady and the HS finishing that one off there. So 11-10 will be the scoreline.
I think Stars of Europe might just have enough money looking at ESEA's bank account right now. Why not to buy Razzers as well, actually? So there's definitely gonna be...
Razzer's not gonna be able to drop one over. Yeah, 1 Mac-10 and this should be fine. No, it's not even gonna be a Mac-10, I think. No, it's gonna be a Deagle. So, very interesting round here. It's gonna be very important for Stars of Europe to finish up this one. Because this is a force run after all, otherwise they're gonna have to eco. I feel like it definitely shows how T-side this map has become though. There's a little bit of a B util coming out there. Question is this gonna be the commit or just the fake here? Look at the amount of space that has been taken here. The CTs are completely calling the bluff here. All 5 members currently out there, and they don't even know how many members are here. Look at this, the ESEA lurk's gonna come in soon. And surely soon they'll realize like how much time they've lost here. Alper will finally get that kill. Now they realize the side is clear, so now they need to speed up. They know the side has been lost. Jack is gonna be just in time to get that first kill, but they need to go out. Bit of a mistiming there, I actually wanted to say, because if they just went after he died immediately, it would have been fine. But in the end, it's gonna be a cleanup here. There was so much more potential in that round here. As if they just went immediately after the last player was killed there, the side would have been clear. I guess they didn't anticipate that over rotation here, so they needed to have come.
Yeah, maybe they didn't have enough info from Steppy. I think he might have seen 2 or 3 at least on the B side. They just
Yeah,
didn't
but
want to rush it down.
No, but he knew where the flank was, so at that point you kind of need to call like, hey, the flank is already right, we should go. Maximum there would be 1 player, I believe. But it is what it is.
Maybe this timeout is about that last round, who knows?
I don't think so, because I believe that you actually need to leave things in the past. Like, these things have happened, you
That
can
is
go
true,
over them
that is
after the
true.
game. If you're just going out there to point out mistakes people did, like, mid-game, you're the only thing that's good for is, like, tilting your teammates. And you kind of want to avoid that, so just take it easy. Relax a little. This game is definitely far from played. And this is an interesting smoke coming out here. I feel like Isto might have been blocked on the lineup, but he was still going for it, so... Looks like we get some fast A util here. And indeed, there will be an AWP waiting for them. Is the flashbang gonna be good? No, there is no flashbang. It eventually comes, but it's too late. So Xerxes gets the first. Misses the second shot, and now he's gonna get overrun. Surely he gets a double. Not too bad there, but the AWP is being collected here. Great shot by Steppy. Now 2 versus 3. Shady HS will get another kill of the AWP, and he gets the second as well. Some great shots there. And VKBEST will claim 12.
VKBEST also using the double AWP here on the CT side.
I feel like it's
And
definitely one of the
pays
more
off there.
meta. Yeah, it's definitely a meta thing.
It
To
is
have
on
the double
Ancient,
up.
definitely.
Yeah, I feel like Ancient's really the only map where you could realistically pull it off. Like, I guess maybe Nuke if you have one on ramp, but other than that, it's, you know, kind of getting a bit more limited and going out of meta for the time being. Especially
Ancient
since.
is definitely the #1 map for that.
Yeah, I believe so at the moment. Yeah, I can't really think of another map. Anubis, it's okay, I guess, but you wouldn't ever buy it, I believe. And other than that, I can't really think of much other than Nuke. But curious, what do you guys think? What maps do you guys like running double up on? Ooh, Shady. Overwhelmed
kill.
here. That's a very important kill, because Nightno has an up and he can hold down that CT line. Stats decide to smoke it, which also works. Gonna look through the gap. And suddenly this round, which looked not doable at all, it's actually turned out to be really, really good here. Look at the time here the CTs have to take. They're all coming from ramp apart from 1. It's all gonna come down to timing, and it's Xerxes to win that fight. If that fight went the other way, it would have been better, but fortunately it is what it is here, and CTs will eventually get overrun here.
Retake was actually quite quick in the end.
Yeah, it was good. Like, as soon as that first kill comes in, that's usually where those eco rounds fall apart, because as soon as you lose one of the gunfights, you can't really overcompensate, because you don't have a gun with that 1-hit potential. Vertigo, Mirage, Dust. I mean, Dust isn't in the map pool. Mirage, I guess, still works, yeah, but I feel like I would still rather prefer having 4 rifles. Because it gives you a bit more versatility, especially
I think
steering
Vertigo's
your
a
option.
shout though.
Vertigo, yeah, I feel like, yeah, but only if you like have the potential to go for peaks early. Because you do become kind of stale when it comes to rotations. Ace2 pushing out of middle here. Kill goes the way of the CTs. Here's some trades going towards middle here. It's actually Steppy
from
now
Steppy,
combat
big.
helping. Very important there. Step up, because he was very low HP, so actually this round might not be
Left
at his
on
end
1.
there. Left on 1 HP only, yeah, that's not a lot. If he dies there, then that round definitely looks very much impossible, because you've lost mid. Now this round actually looks pretty recoverable here. This round slowly slows down here into what looks to be a B execute here. I mean, if you have a really good proactive app, then you don't really need a double up. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's mainly a thing that you could just use for peaks. Even then, I don't think any map you'd buy it on. Like, sure, you might pick it up on some maps, but wouldn't buy in any case, I believe. Nade coming in. Very great nade. Steppy was 1 HP, is now dead. Bomb will go down here, so it's not over yet. However, look at this. Some players running through the smoke, and Pem is... We get the kill. I keep saying Pemits, it is Jonaby. So no roster changes as of yet. Now he's spotted out the open. Now he's just gotta wait. Doesn't want to re-peek into that NASA. Has he been spotted yet? That's the question. 2 versus 2. And that kill going the way of the T's is so important because Circus only has an ult. When he's very tough for him to go for. He does get the first kill, so might give it a shot, but there is no time. I have to run away or something.
Right, yeah, at this point.
I think we've seen Zerkus save the AWP quite a bit here. He's mostly been at the wrong place at the wrong time. Quite unfortunate. Knights will die, however, but we get another pulse here. And I feel like that one's definitely needed for some very good talking through. Because VKBEST have been falling apart that one round after being on such a good streak. You want to make sure that you maintain a mental here.
I mean, it's shaping up to be a great game until the very end because we're on 12-13.
Yeah,
Definitely
I mean, exactly.
no way to say who's gonna take it.
No, definitely not. And I also believe that if there's a round ever to, you know, be confident in your own abilities and just have a little breather and then go for it, then it's definitely this round. 12-13, so this round's going to turn out to be very, very important because if Stars of Europe actually end up losing the round, their economy is not going to be the greatest here. So this is the most important route here of the game we've seen so far. Look at the economy here for the CTs here. They have so much money, so every round needs to hit and they need to keep building that economy. So Stars of Europe definitely with their, you know...
Missed smoke actually from CTs, yeah.
Now it's going to be interesting because they do have all the space. And now as soon as that speed up call comes in, look at the space that the CTs have, but also look at the timing they don't have. So
interesting, they're doing quite like a safe round strategy on a full buy.
Yeah, definitely.
They're already rotated to Donut.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough shot there. And that walk through the smoke is going to be so important because Kais and Zerkis will get those kills. Ace 2, great shot onto side here, making it a 3 versus 3 here. But yeah, they were with their back against the wall. That was the word that I was looking for. Ooh, Kaiser, great shot. Now a 2 versus 3 is 2. Needs to step up, gets the dink. Kaiser jumps. As a result of that, we'll get another bullet to the chest here. Hopper's already posted up on Donut here, so they have to take it really, really easy. Molotov going out towards the CT side here. Steppy tapping the bomb once, no reaction here. Now realizes he could go for the plant here.
Shady's still not committing to this A.
No, he should
Just
know.
in case.
Yeah. There we go. Is 2 peeks into the upper. Now Steppy's left to do it in a 1 versus 2. And if he manages to pull this clutch off, it's going to be so, so important. Shady and NASA here. Let's see how if they line up here. Oh, it might be lucky. Oh, there's a team kill. And in the end, it is NASA to get that kill. Well, that is so unfortunate.
Very close. That was very close.
Like, if the timing was just right. Like, imagine NASA there shoots his teammate and then immediately gets sprayed down with Steppy. And now they're in a very tough position here. 3.5k and all the players here, so... Do you want to force into it, or do you just accept that you might be playing for overtime here? It's going to be a very tricky call to make here. Looks like the Tech-9s is the call. So we might see another fast round. If it was AK, they're both down. I agree.
Play this one. Let me play this one. Let's switch it around for once.
Let's switch around.
Let's do. So, quite the eco buy going into mid here for Stars of Europe. And actually getting something out of it, because they get donut control really quick. A is the way to go here, but the rotate is already in. Big Tech 9 kills though. This could be... I was gonna say it could be costly, but it's only the 2 kills in the end, and 15 for VKBEST.
I mean, it's roughly, you know, when you get the double kill on an eco and don't get the bomb down, you're not hurting their economy, but you're not really building it either. So 2 kills is like okay. Anything worse than two kills is they're building economy, and anything over 3 is good because you're taking away a lot of money from them immediately.
Definitely, that was a quick round as well.
And now we have a question from chatter. Kelly Apollo, Finkari, when more matchmaking stream?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow more matchmaking stream. You heard it here, guys. If you haven't already, follow us on Twitch, Finkari and Ricky DC, the ISA1, as we get a double entry here from Rezzers onto the side. Great shots there. Now Shady's
pushing up.
Ooh, gets his
Gets
headshot
punished.
off. Yep, immediately. NASA will trade. And now at 4 versus
B is
2
now
here.
completely clear.
Yep, they're gonna find out pretty soon. He's collecting the bomb. And I don't think that the CTs would even be interested in going for this. Alright, Nasacho is actually pushed up here. Is to get another headshot here. He's finally coming alive here a little bit. The bomb will go down and it looks like Stars of Europe will take this round with ease here. This is so important for the economy as well. They're able to rebuy now.
That was a very good push from Stars of Europe because it really came down to that fight. If NASA Shell got 1 or 2 there, it might have been a run they would go for, but with the double peak, it's definitely done already.
And remove the op as well. Yeah, it's not gonna have that much impact, I believe, because they will just be able to buy a rebuy the op. Maybe if the rounds are very clean, they might not have an op on the last round. But still, you know,
it's important that they get it themselves. No, they didn't have it.
No, that's actually also very true. And also keep in mind that just that extra little kill there, you know, it's such a small little impact you have in your mental, because not only did you lose the round, you also have the, you know, the awkward moment where, you know, you're like, ah, shit, we lost everything, even though we're so close to winning. Steppy has disconnected. I assume something might have happened there with his PC or internet connection there, because it didn't show that he manually disconnected, so it's gonna be just a moment here. In the meanwhile, how are you guys doing in chat, guys? Are you guys having a wonderful evening so far?
It's saying my phone overheated, so maybe that's not the greatest.
How do you even overheat your phone?
I can tell you from experience, have an iPhone, that's a pretty good way to overheat it.
Yeah, so that bad. I mean, I've been Samsung basically all my life, so I have no clue.
Yeah, that's fair.
AC disconnected such, so yeah, got disconnected. Watching this bus from an A. What?
It doesn't make sense even after the correction.
No, exactly. It made it even worse because now I don't. I felt like he was watching some kind of bus, but like, why would he watch an American bus? I was watching Stars of Europe comic and winning an OT. Yeah, exactly. iPhone plus charging plus doing something is iPhone overheating.
That is exactly, yeah, that is very true.
I don't even
Check the math and
understand.
then
Aren't iPhones like 1,000 plus euros?
yeah. Well, then again, it's made by Apple.
Yeah, true.
There's this thing called Apple tax, where you pay for the brand.
Yeah, that's also true. But I believe like even companies like Samsung do that nowadays, right? So
Yeah, that is very fair.
it doesn't really matter what you pick, because as long as you pick one of the mainstream brands, which I feel like majority of the people do, except if you're like an absolute nerd that knows like everything about phones. People will often just buy like a phone for a brand they know, just so you know that you are getting like your money's worth. The bigger the brand, the bigger the brand test. Absolutely. Yeah, my phone doesn't overheat, and my phone's like, what, a 300 euro phone? Took Razer. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Razer phone. That's a thing. But I feel like only like true gamers bought those, no? Like I don't know any like person who wasn't like a committed gamer would use.
Yeah, even a committed mobile gamer at that. That's
Yeah,
even
exactly.
more niche of a category.
Or just like anybody who's a super big Razer fan is like, I need every single Razer product out there. He probably has Razer socks, and then he's like, oh, a Razer phone, I'll buy that.
True.
Mobile gamer. Yeah, gamer between quotation marks. Mobile gamers are not gamers, let's be honest.
All Samsung S10 overheats daily while basically doing nothing.
I recommend taking that one to the phone store. That's not good. My iPhone 7 Plus is dying. Get replaced sometime within the next 2 months. What do you have in mind? I don't know. I'm on the Samsung A52s.
We are actually back in the game if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I
Because
have
having the
noticed.
live
I
stats.
was about to say, but talking about phones is interesting as well. Anyways, we are once again heading into a pretty default spreader for the CTs. And look at this here. This is a pace change and a half. This could turn out to be a disaster, or this could be the round-winning play. Ooh, missed option.
goes
And now they're
down.
locked out of the side, yeah. RNH. Ooh, we got a double with the MP9. That is huge. They're just going to go straight through here. Now it's been a disaster. Steppy left to do it all. 1 versus 3 to stay alive. This is going to be a very difficult clutch. He doesn't manage to do so. So this game is unfortunately over. VKBEST taken. And that's the ace from Iron Age. I haven't even noticed it, but he got the ace there. Quite unfortunate. The B-Rush does not work out. That was the game from us. I want to thank you guys all for watching.
That was a big call. I like the call. Just didn't work out in the fragging department.
Yeah, I just realized that this chat overlay will just simply not work because I'm not logged in. I feel like if I type something in my own chat that it would just show there. Because I believe I only have the stream key, so I don't have the, what's it called? The actual login. Yeah, that is in mine. Whoops. Ace ended. Oh my god, yeah, quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyways, I want to thank you guys all for watching. I want you guys to enjoy the music here. 25-ish average is pretty insane, so I want to thank you guys all for coming here. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Make sure to follow Fink on Twitter. Our Twitter ads are in the stream title here. I believe that your Twitch is like the same as your Twitter, right?
No, not completely. Different endings. It's Fink Curry, like with an I on Twitch. It's
Okay.
with it because it was taken on Twitter.
Okay.
Bloody bastards won't let me take my rightful name.
Alright, type something in the chat so people can follow you there. I'll type in the start of your chat as well. Make sure to follow us on our private channel. I want to thank you guys all for watching. We're going to play some music to end it all. Thank you for Ceci for the opportunity to cast it. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys later. Thank you, Finkery, for joining us. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.